Hi, this is Alfred Brock with the Wayne Focus, and today we're going to be talking about children and personal watercraft. Children and personal watercraft. This is brought to us by the United States Coast Guard. Boat responsibly activity. Boat responsibly. This is all about children and personal watercraft. Now, it's getting around the time when people be out on the water. I know in Michigan, people are out on the water year-round, but it's going to get some intense activity this year in the spring and summer, of course, and into autumn. Own, rented, borrowed. Be educated. Very important to be educated about boating and children. Here's a quote here from the Boating Safety Division of the United States Coast Guard. Too often we're seeing instances where an adult will rent a personal watercraft and then allow family and friends to operate it with little or no regard to age or boating education and training. We've all seen that. Hey, you want to take the wheel? Here you go. Take the wheel. And now the little fellow is running an extremely powerful diesel engine that may operate equally well inside a large truck at high speeds with quite a few people in the boat besides them. Even if it's a smaller engine, we all know about quick turns and hitting underwater objects and excessive speed. Take a boater education class with the kids. Bring the kids there. Go on, bring them there. It's a family activity. Be aware of all manufacturers' recommendations and local laws concerning operation by children. Some of the mechanisms should only be operated by adults. And it's good to know that beforehand before we turn it over to a younger child or even a teen. So what you should know before you go. This is what we're going to talk about in a minute. Oh, looking around in all directions, okay? Keep a sharp lookout for people in the water. Keep a sharp lookout for other boats, for water skis, for be aware of any underwater problems coming up and any problems that you may experience from the banks. I've been in locations where the banks are very heavily covered, and you can have tree limbs hanging down, and what was not there even just the day before or when you were heading out may be there when you come back in. So check all around and keep a sharp lookout for those dangers. Safe operation. Always attach an engine shut-off lanyard. And never allow passengers to ride in front of the operator, so no sitting on the front there when we're speeding through the water especially, or even traveling at a normal rate of speed. Don't get in front of the operator, because you don't want them flying back at you, and you don't want them falling off and you running over them. So always stay clear of intake grates and the water jet. Ensure your child understands a PWC is not a toy. It's not a toy. Scan constantly for people, objects, and other watercraft. You are the pilot. You are the captain. It's good to have someone do that along with you. Ultimately, you're responsible for that. You're driving the craft. You're piloting the craft. So, but having someone do that with you is a good way for them to learn and also get an extra set of eyes on the water. Because you're dealing with a 360 degree. It's not like on a roadway where you go coming back and forth. Something could be coming from you at any point, and in the water itself also. So national statistics show, we love the statistics, right? So in 1 year, 112 children were injured on PWCs, so on powered watercraft. Powered watercraft, again, are not toys. They're large vehicles for transporting people. 25% of these were operators in violations of state laws and manufacturers' recommendations. So 80% of these operators did not have formal training in the operation of the powered watercraft. Now, here's some more statistics. Lack of experience and excessive speed caused 60% of the accidents when the operator was age 12 or less, because I can get away from them pretty quick. They're not sure what's going on. That acceleration in a boat, as you know, is a lot different. A lot more power can be applied in a short amount of time, and it doesn't seem like a lot has changed, but the velocity is increased and the danger is also increased. Now, collisions result in more injuries and deaths than any other type of powered watercraft accident. So collisions result in more injuries and deaths. So what's that? In a busy area, when people are moving around, maybe they're not paying attention, or they're crowded in, or something else is going on. So look it out for the other, and always scan for the other boats, the other objects in the area. Most powered watercraft accidents occur in the first 20 hours of operation. Well, that's a little interesting. So the first 20 hours of operation, I'm going to go with, you just got the boat, it's the first time, it's the first 20 hours of operating it. I don't think we're going to have the young 12-year-old out there running the boat around for 12 hours, but hey, you never know, you know, people are always learning how to do different things. I know they are out there on the tractor sometimes. Now, what you should know before you go, let's hear that. Who can ride? Manufacturers recommend operators be at least 16 years old. Check state laws, so just like driving a car. Operators should be at least 16 years old. Riders whose feet reach the footwell floor. Okay, if you can put your feet on the floor, that's a good rider. Those wearing appropriate equipment, including a U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket. We talked about that earlier. A wetsuit bottom or clothing that provides an equivalent level of protection. You don't want to be going out on the cold water, on the extremely cold water that can cause you physical harm within a few minutes without having the proper gear on your body. If you should happen to go in the water, at least you will be prepared a little bit. That's in a life jacket, wetsuit bottom. There we go. Getting in the cold water around here is a serious issue, even later on in the spring season, even early autumn, and in some locations all through summer, even in deep summer, August, you can have problems in the water. Those who are able to hold on to handholds or person in front of them, they can ride too. So we don't want to have a whole bunch of people there like in a row doing that. That's not going to work, but someone who can hold on. So this was brought to us by the U.S. Coast Guard Boating Safety Division, the National Transportation Safety Board, NASBLA, a new one to me, National Association of State Boating Law Administrators, NSBC, the National Safe Boating Council, and PWIA, Personal Watercraft Industry Association. That's the personal watercraft, and also referred to as powered watercraft. So there we have children and personal watercraft. Thank you very much. Be safe. Have fun.